Hello, this is Brett from Survival Comms, and this is part 2 in my backpack kit video series. And we're going to talk about my yellow bag today. My yellow bag is the communications and electronics. The yellow bag itself is a Seal Line Kodiak sack bag, and we'll go through the contents. Okay, the contents of my yellow bag, which is the communications electronics bag, is first and foremost I have my cellular telephone, which is a Galaxy, Samsung Galaxy. In this bag here, we have my carry radio, which is a Yaesu VX3R, which I love this radio. These things are completely awesome if you've never seen one of these before. I'm planning on doing a video on it, and they are awesome. It's a shortwave receiver, a broadband receiver, a VHF, UHF radio, picks up weather channels. There's a whole lot in this package, and you can see the form factor of the radio is extremely small. And the radio itself, with the battery pack, weighs in at 5 ounces. So, as you can see, for something in this form factor, it's a whole lot of bang for your buck. With a supplied battery pack, it puts out a little bit over 1 watt on VHF and about 7/10 of a watt on UHF, and I've tested that on my service monitor. And the second bag here is my battery support bag, where I have a little booster pack, which is one of those Mophie packs, which I've had for a long time. We have one USB AC charger, one USB DC charger, one USB cable, and a charging cradle and one spare battery for the VX3R. The nice thing about the VX3R is it uses the NP60 battery packs, which are also used by a very popular digital camera, I'm guessing, because the battery packs are around $5 or $6. So with this charger here, runs on USB, I can have a second charge battery pack for the two-way radio, and I can charge it and my cellular telephone off of my Mophie pack here, which is pretty useful. And a third little bag here, this is basically my radio accessory bag. I have a counterpoise wire for my HT, and I also have a more efficient antenna, which this one here is the OPEC antenna, which really increases the performance of it. And then I also have a earpiece microphone set for the radio, so I can throw the radio in my pocket or whatever have you and use it, and just use the earpiece and the push-to-talk functionality of this right here. So you can see it's kind of earpiece. It's got a little push-to-talk switch on it with a microphone input there for the VX3R. I'm going to do a separate video for the VX3R for you guys, because it's like I said, it's a pretty neat radio. But this is pretty much the communications components that I keep in that yellow bag. And being that it is a dry bag, you know, I may end up putting other things in there that are electronic in nature that are somewhat sensitive to moisture. And the whole pack weighs about 1.5 pounds, which is an awful lot. But like I said, I can reduce a lot of the items depending upon the length of time I'm going to be out. But this is pretty much the heaviest I would ever go right here, is 1.5 pounds, and that's most of the time I would carry the phone on my body somewhere in a Ziploc bag rather than the bag. I just put it on here to include it. And thank you for watching. This is Brett from Survival Comms. Till next time.